Welcome everybody. Welcome to my YouTube. Hey, what's up guys? I was just having a little fun there. Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about something that probably a lot of you are wondering. Maybe, depends on how you trade, but basically, why have the markets been so slow and choppy and gross and very hard to trade, not moving much? The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Why have the markets been like that? Why have the markets been so awful? So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about why the markets have been not moving. The explanation's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. There's two reasons. I'd say one main reason, but there's two real reasons why this is. So we're going to talk about that today. And before I do, I just want to say thank you for everyone that has subscribed so far and that likes my videos. It really means a lot. As you guys may or may not know, liking videos helps it get pushed out to more people. So if you have enjoyed my content so far, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already, do subscribe because, well, I think my content's pretty good. And at 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing something special. So stay tuned for that. But anyways, social media and inexperienced traders have this idea. There's this weird, stupid idea that you're gonna make money, the same amount of money every day or every week of every month of every year once you get to be a good trader. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But I mean, there's a lot of that in this industry, but that's one of the stupider things I've heard. But I'm not like hating on it, because I thought that too. And a lot of times that was because I was listening to the wrong people, which is usually the case. But yeah, so a lot of people think you're gonna make the same amount of money every single week or day or month or year. And that's not true. It's going to depend on a lot of things. And the month of August, I haven't been trading much. There hasn't been that many opportunities. The market's been ranging. And because of that, I haven't really took too many trades. So my returns this month are going to look very different, I hope, to my returns in September and October. And we're going to talk about, again, why that is. But I just want to say, guys, it's okay to have a month where not much is going on. It's okay to have a month where you don't take that many trades, or you break even, or even in the negative. It's okay to have a month where it's like that. The markets are going to give you what they're going to give you. Depends on your system and strategy, but you're going to take losing trades. You're going to have times where there's no opportunities. And the difference between good traders and bad traders is patience, right? A bad trader will not realize the market's changed, or it's a little different this month, and so they'll just take every setup and they just keep getting stopped out, and they're in drawdown. Whereas a good trader realizes, okay, things are not really lining up this month. They will either be more patient for great setups or just not trade at all. I know some traders who took the whole month of August off, right? They just didn't trade, and now they're like, okay, I'm coming back in September. You can do that, People don't do that because they have $500 in their account and they're trying to flip it to 10 grand next week. There's so much to talk about there. But essentially, expectations need to be right. Some months will be like this, and that's completely okay. Don't hate on yourself. Don't lose confidence in yourself or your strategy. Because trust me, everybody feels the same way about this month. It's been choppy, it's been shitty, it's been gross. Yeah, there's no other way to put it. Anyways, let's hop over to the computer. Let's talk a little bit about why things have been the way they are. Hey, what's up guys? So here we are on this whiteboard, and let's talk about why the market has looked a little bit like this. So the market, and when I say the market, I just mean overall most of the currencies. I don't necessarily mean the stock market. There's lots of markets, And when I say the market, honestly, there's a lot of correlation between stocks and bonds and gold, and everything is sort of correlated. So when I say the market, I mean almost everything acts the same way, because big players, big hedge funds, big traders, they all trade almost everything, right? Big hedge funds have a forex. Some of them have a forex division. Some of them have a stocks division, commodities, futures, and so it sort of all behaves the same way, right? If there's a lot of greed in the market, they're all sort of going to move the same way. If there's a lot of fear, they're all going to move the same way. If the stock market's selling off, that's going to affect currencies, and that's going to affect gold, and that might affect oil, and it's just everything is correlated. But if you're a purely technical trader, you don't realize or really see this correlation, because you're not keeping track of sentiment and trends and stuff like that. Not to say that's a bad thing. I'm not trying to hate on just purely technical traders or anything. I'm just saying, you're just not aware of these things. So basically, the month of August is usually a dead month. It's dead usually. It's been killed. It's been shot. Usually August is pretty dead. It's not like this August is super special. So yeah, August is, everyone knows pretty much August is a dead month. Actually, I think I made a video on this like 2 or 3 months ago talking about summertime, but especially sort of end of summer, the market's dead. Why is that? Well, think about your summers. What do you usually do during the whole year? Usually work, right? Or if you're younger, school, right? We can just call that work. Usually you're working most of the time, right? That's usually what you're doing. You're working. And then you have summer. This is the sun. Then you have summer. What do you do during summer? Are you working all the time? No. You hop on a jet. And you go on vacation. Well, that's exactly what traders do. That's exactly what people who work in banks do, and hedge funds. And so they fly over, they fly, they land on an island, and that's a tree, and they go on vacation, right? And so think about the market. If there's a lot of people buying, and selling, if there's a lot of liquidity, the market's going to move a lot, right? It's going to trend usually. It's usually not going to be stuck in ranges, right? So this is normal market, usually is ranging. But this month it's been consolidating. Why is that? Well, since everyone's off sitting on a beach, or laying on a beach here, since everyone's off laying on a beach, what do you think's happening to the buying and selling? Well, the traders are all gone. Nobody's looking at the market. Nobody's trading the market. So buying and selling goes down. What does this mean? It means this is going to happen. So basically, to summarize all this, people in banks and hedge funds, they're all go on vacation. They take a holiday, and this means less volatility and more consolidation. It's like that almost every year. This year is surprising since COVID's going on. I wouldn't think there'd be that many vacations or anything, but regardless, so August is known to be slower, so it's nothing crazy, and that is why some people took the month off, right? Obviously not new traders because they weren't aware, but traders who have been doing this 2, 3, 4, 10 years, just take it off. They know the odds are not in their favor, and so they just leave. They're like, okay, I'm going to do what all these bankers are doing. I'm heading out. I'm going on vacation. Or just not trading. So yeah, guys, that is the number one reason August has been so slow. And then getting into, like September and October, we should be seeing this again. We should be seeing increased volatility and hopefully some trending markets and some pips to catch. But reason number two, and this is my own more subjective personal opinion of another factor that's making this choppy is, again, some uncertainty. A lot of global uncertainty. Right? This is getting more into some fundamentals. Global uncertainty, right? We have U.S. elections coming up. U.S. elections, right? Two old men fighting each other, Trump and Biden. And they're pretty different people, I would say. Right? This is supposed to be you. So we have elections coming up, right? Honestly, the president has a pretty strong impact on the U.S. economy, which is a third of the global economy. So essentially, whoever wins, whoever's president, has a good impact on the global economy, which of course the Forex market is going to care about. Trump is more pro-business, so that will cause some risk on sentiment, aka greed. Whereas Biden is a little bit less pro-business, more about social issues, et cetera, et cetera. So the market doesn't react as favorably, probably, to Biden's wins. But it's up in the air. So anyways, this uncertainty is there, which is, causing investors not to want to predict where it's going to be in a couple months, right? Because it's very unknown. So we have that uncertainty. Of course, we have I don't know what I'm drawing. It's supposed to be COVID. I guess I'll do something like this. We have the virus, right? We have COVID. That's an uncertainty because cases have been increasing. Lockdowns are iffy. Some places are getting off. Some people are hopping on. It's a mess, right? So basically, we have this uncertainty. And then we have, so these are the main ones. We have U.S. elections and we have COVID. How is this recession going to end? When is it going to end? So lots of uncertainty. And that, I think, is also partially causing the choppiness, right? No one wants to take a position. No one wants to, bet one way or another way. So it's sort of chopping around. So anyways, guys, that is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Oh, Jesus, that's so bad. Make sure to give this... Oh, God. Okay. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, guys, if you enjoyed it, if you learned something. And subscribe for more content like this. I will see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing weekend. And make sure to stay safe out there.